Hi, Blastpop here. Today I'm taking a look at the setup for Holland 44 Operation Market Garden by GMT Games, designed by Mark Simonich. I set this game up, and it's something I'm going to be playing solitaire, being the fact that everybody's supposed to be isolated and sheltered in place during the coronavirus outbreak, so I'm doing my part. This game takes place during Operation Market Garden in 1944. Monty's bold and daring plan that didn't quite make it and was bridged too far for the Allies to leapfrog across the bridges of Holland to go into Germany. I set up the game and I just look at the possibilities that we have here. And here is where the 30th Corps sets up initially, opposing some German Fallschirmjäger units, some SS, and a couple more other Fallschirmjäger units over here. Here you have a nice concentration of British 30th Corps. There's tons of British reinforcements that are going to come on the board. So while the setup looks a little sparse at the moment for the Allies to make it across the map, just keep on going all the way up to relieve what will be the landing of the British 1st Airborne. The only thing I haven't done prior to play is decide on some of the exact hexes that units can set up on. So for instance, right here, you've got some choice. I haven't set that up. Here, for instance, there's a small remnant that sets up near Grave. I have no choice in that. And further here, you have more units of the 82nd. So you have your 82nd set up over here. And you have the 101st along the way. You have Eindhoven. And then you have some Germans more immediately blocking the way. So the key in this game is to do breakthrough combat and do whatever you can to avoid getting bogged down. Further to that, the Germans can try to bog you down more with these traffic markers, which are placed on the map. And the Germans get more as the game goes on, which costs additional movement points to move down the road. So it helps slow up the Allied advance a little bit, capturing the effects that the Allies had troubles with advancing down one long road, trying to get everything they needed down the road, troops, equipment, supplies. And here we have the question marks. These are German units that are set up randomly at the game start, from about 20 of them, and some of them have no value whatsoever, and others are reasonably strong units that may or may not put up some opposition to the Allies along the way. So they are an unknown. Beautiful looking board. It's a Mark Simonich design through and through, graphically, design, and so on. The rules aren't too bad. There's a lot of little special rules, but nothing that a wargamer can't handle. Over here you have your remnants display. For units that are damaged during the course of battle. And there are a reasonable number of units on the board at start. Quite a few more will be entering as the game goes on. So it is a excellent game. I'm planning on at this point the 11-turn shorter scenario instead of the 20-turn campaign. Depends how it goes. If I feel like I'm doing really well, not missing the rules too much, making too many mistakes, maybe I'll continue and do the whole thing. But at this point, the plan is 11 turns. Should keep me occupied for a day or two, I would think. Anyway, this is a look for the initial setup for Holland 44. I may or may not do an additional video depending on the situation and interest that the game presents, whether it's worth a video or not. Anyway, this has been Blastpop. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.